I have a piece of .32 orthodontic wire that I'm going to curve into a clasp. The clasp should touch the facial surface of the tooth, ending at the .020 undercut, and it should extend onto the palate where it has an acrylic retention loop to help to attach it to the acrylic material. Start by cutting about 1.5 inches of wire to begin. Start by using an orthodontic plier with a cone-shaped beak. You're going to clasp the wire in the widest part of the beak, and you're going to curve the wire around the beak. This will give you your first bend. You will then try it onto the cast and see if it approximates the shape that you're attempting to make. That's pretty good. It goes down to my 020 undercut. Place the wire on the facial surface of the tooth to approximate the clasp. Mark with a permanent marker where you intend to make your next bend. Grab the wire with your plier, secure it, hold it in the same plane, and squeeze. The clasp was grasped at the contact point, and the wire is bent so that it is now angling toward the palate. I'm going to grasp the wire in this location to bend it a little bit closer to the palate. So I'm going to take this in the beaks, bend a little more toward the palate, and try it back on. That's about what I want. Once you have the wire adapted to the palate, it's then necessary to make a little loop at the end for acrylic retention. You may have to shorten the length of the clasp. This is a little long, so I would use a wire cutter to shorten the length of the clasp. Place the wire into the wire cutter, place your hand over the wire cutter and squeeze. You then shorten the clasp by about 8 to 10 millimeters. Once you've adapted the wire to the facial surface of the tooth and to the palate, it's then necessary to create an acrylic retention loop or square. You just have to get several kinks in the wire so it won't dislodge from the acrylic. Grasp the wire in the beaks and squeeze. Continue the loop all the way around with your fingers. Back and see what you've done. Okay, I'm halfway through the loop. Grasp the wire again and complete the loop. If you have any excess, you can cut that with your wire cutter again. Secure the bent wire clasp to the facial surface of the tooth number 11. Secure it with sticky wax. It's okay if the acrylic retention loop is a little bit away from the palate. It will be enveloped in acrylic. You'll have about a 2 millimeter thickness of acrylic, and you want the clasp wire to sit within the body of the acrylic.